don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
Exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid.
Yo.
Oh, yes, y'all.
Welcome to the No Holds Barred Sports Show.
In the building, baby, in the building.
Neighbor edition.
The neighbor edition.
I am one of your hosts, the three-time Hall of Famer, King Mega. And next to me,
I am the senior of the neighbors. I started with the bounty hunter, followed up by the urban legends, Cole Cash D, God rest the dead, my brother. And then the brother Chili Willie came in. We was known as Cowboy Willie Watts and Black Bart Watts. And then we finish off with the American Gangsters, Frank and Nikki. And you are in the place to be. Yes, sir.
what's going on, senior neighbor? Yo, did you I forget to this in a minute. You see the Arnold Schwarzenegger commercial?
Yeah, I think they actually played that a day or so before I'd seen that.
Neighbor, yo.
Yeah, neighbor.
What's up, Pops?
What's up, Pop?
What's going on? What up, sis?
Hey, sis. What's up, sis? Chilling.
We is chilling. So two of us tonight. Me and the senior neighbor and the middle senior neighbor and the middle neighbor, whatever the hell.
Yeah, no doubt.
The junior neighbor. My third co-host is had to take care of something tonight, so you just stuck with us too, and
we're trying to find him. We don't see him nowhere. And then our better looking half, Miss Katya, she may join us a little late. So hopefully she'll come in. And if not, me and little bro hold it down.
That's right. We gotta, of course, we're gonna get onto a lot of Super Bowl-ish, but before we start all that good stuff, like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube at the No Holds Barred Sports Show. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications when we on the air every Tuesday at 8 p.m. And we're gonna actually get in to some taste tests right now because my ass is parched and I'm starving. So we're gonna knock this out tonight.
As we always do about this damn time.
So I started off. So I had this brand before, but I got a different flavor. It's gin weed.
Okay. Yeah, man, that's hard to do, man. I don't never get my damn bottle in.
Yeah.
But we said it. Yeah, you got it in.
Gin weed candy shop edition. We always take them to the candy shop. You know what I'm saying?
That's what 50 said.
So let me pop this baby open real quick. Not bad.
Yeah. All right.
Not bad.
Uh-oh.
Now, it don't taste bad. Well, I should say I don't smell nothing, which generally is a good thing, but...
Yeah, that's generally a good thing if you ain't smelling nothing.
Right, but... I could taste a hint of something like... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I could taste like a hint of a candy coating, but I don't smell...
Well, let's see. Let's hope it smells better. Tastes better than it smells.
Here we go.
Okay.
Nah.
Nah, that ain't it?
Nah.
Okay.
This tastes like Flintstones freaking vitamins.
Oh no, that definitely ain't it. That ain't the answer.
Nah.
Okay.
Just gets a nah. Nah. I ain't gonna rate it. It's not as bad as what's that nasty shit we don't like?
I don't know one of them y'all tasted that y'all said was horrible.
I forgot the name. It's a brand. G Fuel. That shit is trash.
Yeah.
I'd rather drink G Fuel, but this is not too far behind it. This is trash.
I want to say the brother Scotty Matthews told me about this one. It is a tequila. So I have tasted it. Shots was a little rough, so I'll see what it's like on the rocks. Definitely ain't the stuff I had last week.
That's what, yeah, you would, yeah, man, you was beaming over that.
I mean, on rocks, not too bad. I mean, it's good. It's good. On rocks, it's good. Straight shot. I mean, that's when you really know you get what you're getting. 80 proof.
Okay.
All right. It's a Respirado. Wasn't expensive, wasn't super expensive.
Yeah.
But it's all right. Yeah. On ice, it's all right. But I wouldn't. I've already shot it, so I know the back end with the shot, but that other one's just so small. I brought my son over and let him try the other one. He was like, wow, Dad. So yeah. But yeah, it's worth the buy. And like I said, I think it was $30-$40, so not bad.
Okay. What'd your son think about the one from last week?
Oh man, he was like, that's amazing.
Really? Damn. I'm about to go. Yeah, I'm
that joint's amazing. And he's a tequila drinker too. So
yes,
yeah.
I might have to go. I might have to go cop that.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of that joint again? I don't know.
Before the show's over, I grab it. I don't
grab it before the show's over. Yeah, for sure. I want to check that.
So we don't have the third member to taste and all that good thing. So I guess we right into it, brother.
Yeah, man. We can definitely freaking right into the joint. You know, let me get this out and where my man at? Bam! Here we go. Kenny's Corner.
So come on.
Come on, Stogie.
Bro. The big fight this weekend was Thursday was Teofimo Lopez and a kid named Jamie Ortiz. Did you watch it?
I didn't. I forgot it was even on.
Teofimo Lopez is weird now. I mean, back when before he became a champion, when he was grinding and coming up, man, he was exciting. I mean, he talked enough, but his fighting did the talking. And here, his last 3-4 fight now is his talking, and his fighting is not. I mean, like he beat Josh Taylor good, but 2 fights before then, he was questioning. He even said in the ring, "Dad, do I still have it?" And they definitely gave him one of the decisions, and the other decision was very controversial. One that the guy knocked him down twice, and they only counted one of them. Well, this Thursday, he got beat again, but he was the champion, and they didn't. And I'm one of those who's a firm believer on the champion got to get beat to lose his title.
Yep, I agree. Yep.
But Jack Pops, if you watched it, chime in on Pops what you think. But when I seen it, man, first of all, I think one of them landed 55 and the other landed 57 the whole 12 rounds. I mean, it was one of them. Ortiz definitely didn't come to it wasn't as bad as Shakur because he wasn't running, but he didn't engage. He would do his thing. Teal would try to do something. He was out. Well, what I say to that, and after all of these years and you're a champion, you should cut off the ring. You see what this kid is doing. You should cut off the ring. Teofimo never cut off the ring. He never landed nothing. You know, and then one of the judges had it 117 to 111 for Teofimo. They call it unanimous decision, and everybody was like, "That I don't know what the hell that judge was watching." But yeah, you know, it was definitely a bad showing, and I think the stadium held 12,000, and they only had 6,200 people. It was a free fight, and the highest viewership was only like 584,000 peak, with a free fight. So. it was not a great showing for Teofimo Lopez at all. He's been talking about he's the man and he's the face of boxing and nobody wants to fight him and this, that, and the third. But I mean, he was getting roasted by fighters and everybody. And he said he wanted to fight Bud Crawford. And if he went in the ring with Terrence Crawford with that jump he just did, he would be blown out.
You think he was
now? Well,
you think
he couldn't catch up to the kid. And what he did, he followed him around the ring instead of cutting him off. He got frustrated a couple of times. T.O. didn't backed up in the corner and said, come on. And the kid went in and engaged and they got off a little bit. The kid would do what he do. And then boom, he was out. Hey, how you doing, Miss Crystal? And he got out. But it was definitely a bad showing for Teofimo because he's the champion and he's the one who's supposed to be a name. And it just was bad. And you know, he's talking Bud, and he done lost his mind if he think he can get in the ring with Bud Crawford and do that mess. Canelo Alvarez did a press conference today, so on the internet before it happened, YouTube, it was going crazy. Like, is he going? He's going to retire. He's going to jump out of the PBC contract. He's going to announce because he got 2 more fights with PBC. He's going to announce he's breaking their contract and going his own way. Or just what Tello pretty much said is, I'm going to fight May and September. And he said, I'm going to fight American fighters. He didn't name a fighter. And he said, it's going to be on free in Aztec TV. And what's going on, Cuzzo? It's going to be free in Mexico. But he never announced a fighter. Need it, if not effing judges. So are you saying you think T.O. needed a TKO to win the fight after what you've seen? Is that what you're saying, Pops? But yeah, man, I mean, the kid, like I said, the kid didn't do nothing special, but like Timothy Bradley made a great because he was calling it. He made a great point. He said, okay, you're right, Pops, I agree. He made a great point. He said, you score the fight by rounds. And then you score defensive, effective aggressiveness. Now, T.O. was coming forward, was nothing effective. He was landing nothing. So if you score it round by round, like fights are supposed to be scored, there's no way Jamie Ortiz lost the fight. But, of course, T.O. is the money man, and they're looking for, a big fight with T.O. and Devin or T.O. and Ryan or T.O. and Tank or T.O. and Shakur or whoever else, so they was not going to. And that kid, I'm going to be honest with you, he deserved to win, but he wouldn't have moved the needle to fight none of the big fighters. Wouldn't have been a big pay-per-view. And T.O. name still hitting that. I say that, and I think in a big fight it will move the needle, but like if he ain't fighting somebody big, bro, he's never been on pay-per-view. Each one of those fighters, Devin, Ryan, Tank, Shakur have all been on. I think Shakur did a pay-per-view. I'm not sure. If he hasn't, rest of them guys did pay-per-views. T.O. still never did a pay-per-view, bro. I mean,
he hasn't.
No, he doesn't move the needle.
Wow.
He doesn't move the needle, bro. And he came out with called himself the showman, came out in a big top hat and cape on and was doing all of the, trying to be a showman, but the showman is inside that damn squared circle, that 20 by 20 or 18 by 18. That's where you put the show on. Damn what you're doing before the fight. You do that to sell a fight, then you get in the ring, and then you show what the show is.
Right.
And he didn't do it. But like I said, Canelo. So, but the talk is Canelo's gonna fight Charlo, and then maybe Bud, but I don't know about the Bud thing because Bud is small, but smaller. And Canelo has already said he thinks it's a lose-lose because if he beat him, he fell out. He's bigger than him, and then if he loses, of course, damn, he lost somebody who came up started at 135. So I don't know who the second fighter be. He did say he's fighting in May. In a couple of days, he will announce who it is. But rumor has it it's Charlo. The Charlo that he didn't beat is who he's going to fight. And then September, he'll come back and fight. And it'll be his last fight with PBC. Everybody's hoping it's David Benavidez because that's the fight everybody wants to see. I don't know. I can't call I can't call somebody like Canelo scared because of what he's done. But I definitely think when those guys get to that point in their careers, and y'all know how much I'm a big Tank fan, and he does it too. I think those guys, they pick and choose until the money is like crazy.
Perfect. Yeah.
Floyd did the same thing, or they get everything in their favor. But as Floyd said when he fought De La Hoya picked the ring, judges, weight, gloves, everything. So he's like, I went through it. So once I got in the position, I did the same damn thing. You know, it's the business side of the ugly side that the fans don't want to see, but it's the business side of boxing too. And let's face it, everybody want every advantage they can get. Let's just face it. It is what it is. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney have it's official the 20th. I don't know if you've seen it on YouTube. They was going to the Super Bowl, right? And they did and everybody saying it was scripted, but they did a little pushing and the big bouncer was going crazy, and then Bill Haney, Devin Haney was going crazy, and all this. And I'm gonna tell you why I said okay, maybe it's scripted, but then I seen one of them slowed it down, and Devin's bodyguard was behind him, and he was definitely in Devin's ear, like, get closer. I mean, you could see his mouth saying, and you could hear it. Get closer, push. Then he was like, no, like, I'm gonna go push him. So soon as that word came out, that's when the push came. So it looked like it might have been, but hey, they're trying to sell the fight.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him. Yeah, trying to sell the fight. Yep. Pops,
I agree, man. I totally agree, Pops, because back in the day, what made us fall in love with boxing, man, I mean, everybody fought in Sugar Ray fought Hearns. Sugar Ray fought Hagler. Hagler fought Hearns. Hearns fought Duran. Sugar Ray fought Duran. Hagler fought Duran. Everybody fought each other. Muhammad Ali fought Foreman, Frazier, all the guys that was up there, man, and it just done turned to a circus now, the business aspect of it. And much as I was a Floyd fan, I think he's probably the biggest reason that it's like that. Floyd picked and chose at the right times.
Yep.
And I mean, you can't business side, you can't argue. He made the most money. He's a big selling pay-per-view guy, so you can't really argue. But for us as fans, it's so disappointing. Him and Pacquiao should have happened 5 years before they fought.
Yep.
They should have happened way before then.
Because back then it was just like, I want to be the best in my division. And I don't care.
The belts mattered back then. Now, Tank had said, what the hell is a belt? I don't give a damn about a belt. So the belts don't matter. What's up, so happy Tuesday. Yes, sir. So so the belts don't mean nothing no more. And then I can't be totally mad about them not wanting them belts because you pay money to carry those belts. See, I thought the at one time that they got paid for having the belts. No, they pay a sanctioning fee. Now you good. You tuned in. That's all that matters. They pay a sanctioning fee every time they walk with those belts to the ring and for every fight. So I ain't mad at giving up. Yeah, man. Yeah. I think when Devin was undisputed and he fought, I think he gave up like $150,000 to all of them. I don't know about a piece, but it was like $150,000 was his money. I'm like, hell no.
Hell yeah.
So, but outside of that, man, we already know we talked about the fights coming up. We got Devin Haney in April. We got in March, we got Nagumo and AJ. On the undercard of that fight, it was a kid named Keyshawn Davis that looked real good. He knocked out a guy named Pedraza, who he's long in the tooth, but he's fought everybody. Fought Tank. I mean, he lost to him, but he fought everybody. He was a two-time champion, and Keyshawn washed him. And there was another kid on there named Abdullah Mason, I think was his name, and that kid looked good too. He's another young kid. So there was some promising stuff on the card. So hopefully some of these younger guys, keep on coming up. That's the thing about being young. You want to fight the best until you get up there and you wanted the best, and then that's when the business shit kicks in. But when you coming up, you're trying to fight the best to get your name out there.
Get your name out there. Yep.
So now, of course, we got Lomachenko and Kambosos. I think that was April too. I think March or April they fight, and so we got some fights coming up. We'll just have to see how Tank still ain't doesn't have him today. I seen him and Shakur supposedly are talking. but Shakur is with Top Rank. He has one more fight, and that was the problem with the arm retired because he thought he was going to get a fight that they gave to somebody else because they offered him $15 million to fight this guy, but they wanted him for 5 more fights, and he wouldn't agree to the 5 more fights, so they moved past him and gave the fight to somebody else. So then today I seen where now they've reached agreement. So I don't know. So maybe we'll see Shakur shortly also. But that's pretty much it for Kenny's Corner. As always, if anything comes up fight-wise that I didn't I watched a little UFC fight night this week and didn't know none of the fighters. I only watched like the main event and didn't know neither guy. So I don't have a whole lot of talk on the fight night thing. Chung Lowrider to be here, and he watches that, so he helps me out with that stuff, especially on the fight nights. The pay-per-views, I'm on them. I'm on the pay-per-views, but yeah, them fight nights, I'm I like UFC, but I'm a boxing fan. So, yeah, but yeah, outside of that, man, if anything else, any fight news, anybody wants to know any questions, please ask, and we will get you the answer inside this show.
Word.
Thank you very much.
Rest be well. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother, for that enlightening Kenny's Corner. Now we're gonna move on to the main event of the football season.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Don't bet against Patrick Mahomes. Is all I can tell you. Don't bet against Patty Mahomes.
I wasn't.
So now he has 3 Super Bowl wins, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 regular season MVPs.
And he's 28 years old.
And
he's 28 years old.
He's 28 years old. And he's been to 4 Super Bowls. So
yep.
That guy, man, I tell you, a lot of people, and I would never at this point yet give him GOAT, but I tell you what I will say about him. He does it way different than Tom Brady does it. He has the arm to do the pocket, but he has 2 steps on Tom. Athletic ability and the legs. Because he can get outside the pocket and throw a damn underarm, sidearm. And like on that 4th and 1, he can run a quarterback option and pick up yards. And if a play break down, he's not throwing it in the ground and say, okay, hopefully I have the time next play. He takes it upon himself. If that kid stays healthy, and I don't think he has to win 7, but I will say at least 5. If he wins 5 Super Bowls and stays healthy and keeps putting up the numbers he's putting up during regular season, playoff, and all that, he's in the conversation. He has a legit argument with GOAT status, my opinion.
Yeah, I think if he reaches, he's 28, right? If he reaches 6 by the time he's 36, give him the GOAT status. End of discussion. Because you would think, whether he still has his legs or not, that he could get 1 or 2 more from the age 37, 38, maybe 39. But if he was 3 more,
I think his competitive nature, unless he just has a horrific injury that makes with a brace and makes him stay in the pocket, his athletic and competitiveness will make him pick up those 4 or 5 yards if he has to. Where that was not an option with Tom Brady.
No,
Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, that was not a damn option.
Nope.
And John Elway, he did it, in his, later on when, I got to win some Super Bowls. I done did all this and ain't won no Super Bowl. So he started trying to remember the famous helicopter spin he did when he got hit. But yeah, man, that kid is he's amazing, man. He's smart, athletic. He has all the intangibles, man, and it's scary if he stays healthy. And I think Andy Reid, unless they just start tanking, I think Andy Reid. How old is Andy?
He's 62. Let me check with Tick. I want to say he's 62.
I thought I heard 67, maybe somewhere 60-ish, whatever it is in there somewhere, bro. I mean,
65.
Even if he's 66, 67,
He'll be 66 next month.
66, bro, it would not be crazy to say he coaches another 5 to 10 years, bro. 10 years will put him at 76.
Right.
Belichick, what was the Seattle coach?
Pete Carroll. Because Brady wasn't exactly still a little on pressure at this point. If he was 5 without
Okay. You say I think because Brady wasn't athletic, it makes it a little more impressive at this point. I see. I kind of go the opposite because I think because he's athletic, he doesn't. He when his line doesn't have to be perfect. He can make things happen that Brady wouldn't have been to make happen if that line doesn't hold up and give him that pocket. He would be the GOAT if he wins 5 and 1 without Reed. I give you the one without Reed because Brady did leave and he won another one. So that's a good point. But the athletic thing, I think that's more of an argument for Patrick Mahomes because he can make things happen that Brady couldn't have made happen. Because right there, last 5 or 6 years, if you got close enough to Brady, that damn ball was going right in the ground. He was not going to get hit. Right. He was not going to try to get outside the pocket and run. So I think that's more of an argument for Pat than it is. But I will give you needing 2 more at least two more and wins, and possibly without Andy Reid, would be now, like my brother Mega said, 6 with Andy Reid. And he's still putting up the numbers he's putting up. Hey, there it is. There it is.
I think if he does get 6 with Andy Reid, at least one of them won't be with Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
He's getting up there too. And I think the way I think it's going to play out, the script writers, they'll win 1 more together, give him 4. He'll win 1 with Andy Reid and without Travis Kelce. And then he'll win 1 without Andy Reid on the Chiefs.
Yeah. Now that's true. He win 1 without Kelce and 1 without Reid. Yeah, man. I mean, from that point, it's like, what the hell else you want him to do?
And then there'll be some young buck that they draft, and then they'll get rid of Patty at 38, 37, 38, 39. And he'll go to
You don't think he retires in Kansas City?
No.
You don't think so?
Just the finances. No.
Yeah.
Just the finance. At some point, it's going to be too expensive. And
because his next contract, how long they signed him to a long deal, but it's going to be extensions. Something is going to have to happen because he's still going up. I mean, he's still doing what he does. Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Because, I mean, hey, if I'd have told you 7 years ago that Tom Brady would win a Super Bowl with the Bucs, you'd probably slap me across the face.
Mm-hmm.
And if you'd have told me, if I had told you 25 years ago, or whatever it was, that Joe Montana would be in another uniform than the 49ers, you'd have slapped me in the face.
Yeah, nobody's seen that. How about being a Dallas Cowboys front office person?
Yeah.
He 10-year, $500 million. Okay, yeah, that'll get restructured.
Yeah, yep.
When Pat Mahomes is a $39-point-something million hit, and this year at the end of next year, but Dak Prescott is a $59 million.
$59 million with the cap.
$59 million cap, and they said he has a no franchise clause in his contract, so they can't franchise him.
What?
So they said Dak has all his agent did awesome. They said Dak has all, if he said no, I'm getting my 50. There's nothing Dallas could do other than cut him, and they still would have to pay him $59 million. He laid it to them, brother. I'm thinking that he'll probably do extension and push that money out, probably.
Yeah.
But he's a $59 million cap hit, bro.
Dang. Ooh. At some point, I don't think he's that good. I think he's a good quarterback.
I think he's a good quarterback. Yes, I think he's a good, but I don't think those intangibles, those things. I think stuff. The game has to be going the right way to where like Mahomes this weekend. The game was going ugly. They wasn't doing nothing, but you just felt 10-3 at half. Like this game ain't over.
Nope. Yep.
And then you seen him grind it out until where he got on, and then you was like, now they're not gonna be able to stop him. You don't feel that what you see with Dak is okay. When is he gonna throw the interception?
Yeah.
And what Pat, you're going like, okay, what is he gonna do to figure it out?
Yep, it's so coming. It's so coming. I'm gonna actually want to get your opinion on this. So you hear about the 49ers about the overtime rule that none of the players knew the new overtime rules.
See, that kind of threw me off because that's pretty much what it was a new game.
Right, and it's been in place for 2 years.
Yeah. Because then it used to be if you scored 3, the other team got a possession. But if you scored 7, the game was over. But this year they was going to get a possession regardless.
Right, and that changed after the Chiefs and Bills game when Josh Allen didn't get a chance to get the ball back.
Okay.
So like this has been in place for 2 years. Like, how do you not know
so my thing is their argument they didn't know the. So what are they saying they would have changed? What would they have done?
So
did they think they was going to get the ball back when the Chiefs scored?
Yeah. So they said, and at first I was kind of like, I don't know if that's the right decision. Not like, I don't know, like whatever. So I was kind of didn't think anything about it. But then as I watched a couple of shows and thought about it, so the thing, and then his Kyle Shanahan's answer was like stupid. So the thing was, so the 49ers won the coin toss, right?
Exactly.
So it's a new game. Both teams are going to get the ball.
Exactly, regardless.
So
unless I think if the defense scored, it was over, I think. Like, so if 49ers scored interception, then and they ran it back, the game was over.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. So the argument is, or not the argument, the point of view is the 49ers would have given the ball to Patrick Mahomes. Then the 49ers control the destiny of the game. If the Chiefs get a field goal, then all right, San Francisco knows they got to get a field goal to tie or a touchdown to win.
Okay.
If the Chiefs get a touchdown,
they know they got to score a touchdown.
And they're going to score a touchdown and get a 2-point conversion to win the game. And the other thing is, which is the biggest point that I think, is if you take the ball, if the 49ers get the ball, right, you're playing with 3 downs. Because you're going to punt the ball. If the ball's at, whatever, the Chiefs' 49-yard line, right, you got a field goal range, you're going to punt the ball on 4th down. But if you get the ball second and you're behind, you're playing with 4 downs.
Hey, without a doubt.
4 downs.
Yeah, that's what the Chiefs was playing with. It was 4 downs every play,
right?
Regardless.
So you're giving Patrick Mahomes 4 downs.
Another down. Okay.
Right, you're giving him another down. And then so Kyle Shanahan was like, well, our strategy was we get the ball back. If we score and they score, we want the ball third, which is stupid. That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Then we're talking about how one of the coaches are trying to outsmart traditional football. Yeah. 100% right.
Yep,
100% right.
Yep. All this new technology and all that instead of just Yep.
I mean,
that's right.
You're going to give. You just saw Patrick Mahomes march down the field, right? And honestly, the Chiefs didn't score a touchdown because they didn't have any more time left on the clock. If they had 30 seconds, they didn't score a touchdown.
I thought they was good to at least run another play before they kicked the field goal. They kicked the field goal 6 seconds.
Right, me too.
And they had a timeout. So I said they're going to try at least throw one in the end zone.
At least the one in the end zone. So I'm like, you're going to give Patrick Mahomes 4 downs. And then if you had the 4 downs, right, the 49ers would have went for it on 4th and whatever it was instead of kicking the field goal. So you're forced into kicking the field goal. Now, everybody on the planet knows you ain't the 85 Bears. So Patrick Mahomes, you give him the ball, he going to score something. It is what it is.
Because he'd already figured out how to move the ball now. He'd figured it out. He had figured it out.
And then you say the 49ers go, well, we didn't know the overtime rules. Like, how do you say that? And then Andy Reid, they asked Andy Reid about it. He said, yeah, we talked about this shit during training camp.
Exactly.
So his team is prepared.
Exactly.
And Kyle Shanahan did not prepare his team.
Exactly.
Because Kyle Shanahan said at the end of regulation, he told his position coaches to relay the rules to everybody. That shit should have been talked about.
Yeah, no.
You got 2 weeks to prepare your team.
You got to cover all bases. What if this coulda, shoulda, yeah. That one time, they did lose about 15 seconds on that. I do remember that. I remember the announcer saying, they should have spiked it on the second down again. Yeah. But I mean, in the end, it worked out for him. He has a big old diamond ring on his finger.
He wasn't the head coach, but Kyle Shanahan was the offensive coordinator when the Falcons had that whatever lead against New England.
Yes.
He screwed that up.
Yes.
And I'm watching the game like, what are y'all doing? Why are y'all deviating from your game plan? Because you're up. Play like the score's close. Like,
play like the score 0-0. What got you up that much? Keep playing that kind of ball.
So, 49ers, they got a great team.
They already picked to win the Super Bowl. They already,
But Kyle Shanahan look a little. I ain't gonna say looking suspect, but him being this wonder kid, know about all that.
Yeah, because you got to win the big one to be put over the top. You got to win the big one.
Yep, and clearly your team was not prepared.
Nope.
And neither were you. You going against Patrick Mahomes. You got to cover. You got to dot every I across every bases,
man.
All everything. Bases. And then what crazy is the referee said, or the umpire said in overtime, this is a brand new game.
Exactly.
He said it. This is a brand new game. And you're gonna why are you taking the ball? And I'm just like, nah. And as soon as Chris Jones made that play, I'm like, this game is over. As soon as they hit that, I said, this game is over. Patty gonna go down and score. It's just inevitable. And for all you anti-Chiefs fans, I got good news for you. Joe Burrow will be back next year. Brady beat him and he's retired. And Super Joe beat him as well. He's the only hope. And the other thing that kind of pissed me off the last couple weeks, you hear, Patrick Mahomes the greatest, blah 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 blah, and the next back is the next best quarterback, Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. Excuse me.
You know how that goes, man. Out of sight, out of mind. Burrow didn't play this year. You know how that goes. Crazy. I mean, he come back, and if he doing what he did again, his name would be right back in lights. He didn't play this year, so
I won't hear nothing about no Lamar. I won't hear nothing about Josh Allen. Nothing until they beat Patrick Mahomes. I won't hear nothing.
I agree.
Nothing. I don't want to hear it. Like it's just. I'm just this dude. They're gonna run him back next year. Whatever we pick next year, I don't care what it is. I don't care if Travis Kelce is out for the year and Isaiah Pacheco. Oh, did you see your boy Isaiah Pacheco after the game with his homie from the Latin Kings? He had his boy from the Latin Kings with him, straight Latin Kings. I'm like, look at this neighbor. Yep. And I'm like, look at right on the field. Like, look at this neighbor here. I ain't messing with your ass.
Exactly.
Straight up. Gold and yellow out. And then I was kind of happy for your boy Mecole Hardman. Because when he got released by the Jets and then signed with the Chiefs, he dropped a couple, and then he catches the game-winning touchdown. So you got a big if
Exactly.
you Jets. It's just like he just it's figures.
You gotta feel bad for the doggone 49 Dre. Was that his name?
Oh yeah, yeah. Dre Greenlaw.
Getting out to run on the field. And as soon as they slowed it down, I seen that shot. I seen that shot. Because that's what it looks like. It looked like from the calf to the ankle, it's a shot package. I said, oh, that's a torn Achilles.
Like,
every time somebody tears their Achilles, if you'll look at that, if they slow it down and you see that from the calf to the ankle, and you see that all of a sudden that little joke, Achilles is gone, buddy.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, that was ugly. That was ugly.
That sucks. All right, so we're gonna. Chauncey's not here, so we're gonna delve into some little NBA talk.
All right.
So, I'll just start this. So there wasn't any like major trades. I really thought your Lakers were going to trade for my Hawks.
I think that picking up the Dinwiddie kid, I guess they felt that was going. Did they pick him up?
We can go to that. Yeah, we can go to that real quick. So, so the Raptors trade Dennis Schroeder and Thaddeus Young to the Nets for Spencer Dinwiddie, and then they waived him or they brought him out, and then Dinwiddie signed with the Lakers.
Yeah. So for whatever reason, I guess they felt. I mean, Russell has been like since they talked trade rumors, has been playing. Matter of fact, they play at 10:30 tonight, so I'll watch. But he has been playing better, and maybe they felt, they feel after they get fully healthy after the All-Star break with the Vandenberg and all the other guys come back, maybe they feel with the Dinwiddie adage that it will be enough. I don't know. We'll see. But I definitely thought they was going to make a move.
I did so too. I thought they was going to say, "Hey, here's our 2050 pick and 28 pick to the Hawks to Jonathan Murray." I'm glad we're keeping him, but I was shocked the Lakers didn't do anything. I really was.
We'll see how that works out for them.
Yeah. And then these Knicks, I thought this was a great move for them. Trade for Bojan Bogdanovic and Alec Burke. So Alec Burke's going to back to New York to back up Jalen Brunson, and then Bogdanovic is a good shooter, space the floor out. So
didn't hit shit last night against the damn Rockets.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
But Brunson had a bad game too. I think he went like 1 for 4 or something. He had a bad game too, and they still only lost by like 2 or 3 points.
Yeah, and talk about like it's crazy how when they first signed, it was like, oh, he's overpaid. This dude looks like underpaid.
Yeah, made his first All-Star game. I mean, the whole 9. Dude balling.
Man, I'd resign his ass this offseason. I'd resign him because he's just.
I'm sure they're gonna do something.
Yeah, extend him, my man. Yeah, just give him some more money.
They're gonna be scared. They're gonna be scary when
Randall get back.
Everybody's healthy. They were balling.
They were. Then the trade.
Damn, I ain't know Gordon.
Still in the league.
I ain't know he was still in the damn league after Michael Jordan gave him all that damn money to come to Charlotte.
For real.
Michael Jordan gave him good money to come to Charlotte, and he doesn't stay healthy though.
Does not stay healthy. And
what was the kid back in the day that kept getting them big $80 million contracts? The white kid that went from Denver to Memphis. I think he finally ended in Memphis. Think Denver, Dallas, and then Memphis. And every time it was like an $80 million contract. Somebody kept giving him money. I can't think of it.
As a white dude?
Kid. I can't think. Yeah,
you're not thinking of. I know you're thinking of. I know you're thinking of. The Hawks had him for like a hot minute just for contract purposes.
Yes, he went around a couple of teams.
And still gets paid too.
Oh, I'm sure he is because he had big contracts.
Yeah. I forgot my man's name. What I'm talking about. Yep. Got one, had a couple of good years, got paid.
It may come to me before. Yeah, before
I forgot
the show, it may come.
Yeah, I forgot that dude's name. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. And
Every
then the
time his
Sixers.
contract, somebody give him a big contract again.
Yep.
Ooh,
Yep.
okay, I didn't see that happen. Buddy Hill, okay.
Yeah, Sixers traded for Buddy Hield. Did you also see that they traded?
Buddy Hill.
You
I
also
was
see
hoping the
that
Lakers got him during the offseason, man.
they
Because he would have fit perfect with them.
perfect.
Not a whole lot asked, but knock down some damn open threes.
Some threes. Yep. Did you see the Sixers traded? Also, I didn't put this in, but they traded Pat Beverly to the Bucks.
Yes, I did see where he went over there.
Yeah, that was a little. I was like, all right, somebody hates somebody. That's just got to be some beef shit because it's a playoff piece. And then you saw that Thaddeus Young, he got waived by the Nets after getting traded and then signed with the Suns. So a little more depth piece for Phoenix, but I don't think they're gonna go anywhere.
I mean, as great as Kevin Garnett is, I just think
that's it. Chandler Parsons, yeah, that's
Chandler
it. Chandler
Parsons. That's him. That's him, Dark man. That is him.
That guy, yep.
Like that guy robbed the league, boy. He kept getting 80 to 100 million dollars. Like, how in the hell do they keep giving his money and he can't 80 game season? He give him about 15 damn games.
Yep. Chandler Parsons is like,
yes, that is him. He robbed the damn league, boy.
Damn sure did. Freaking Chandler Parsons.
That is him.
Getting a little bit of baseball. I know you're not a big baseball dude, but let me do some hot stove real quick. So the Giants signed Jorge Soler today for 3 years, $42 million. And this dude was like a cast off, like before the Braves traded for him in 2021. So good for him getting some money. And then this week we got pitchers and catchers.
Okay. Cranking up.
I'm about to take a trip 2 hours south to go see my Atlanta Braves at some point, maybe. I don't know. I said I'm gonna do this last year.
Let me know.
To the Braves. Then I don't know if you're like aware, but there's 3 dudes who are still unsigned.
I know all those. I know all those names too.
Right, that's crazy. So
that's big names.
It's big names. So
like Cody Bellinger at one time was like from the Dodgers, right?
Yeah, yep.
That dude right there looked like he was gonna be the next damn Bryce Harper type shit. Like he was killing the ball and everything.
Killing it. Had a great year last year, and then what do they call it? Blake Snell won the NL Cy Young last year. So I don't know. I guess you're looking to break the bank, and everybody's like,
Yeah, he must be asking. His agent and him must be asking for a lot of money because you went Cy Young and you still unsigned. It's crazy.
It's crazy. And then Matt Chapman, he should. I don't know. He's pretty good. But there aren't that many. It's crazy how like 10, 12 years ago, there was a bunch of third basemen. Great third base, power hitting third baseman. Now there's only like a handful.
Yeah.
I'm surprised this dude hasn't been signed, but hopefully they get signed before March, because after that, especially Blake Snell, like you got to get your arm in shape.
Exactly. Well, I'm sure he's working out and probably got a personal trainer. I mean, he's a vet, so I'm sure he knows the routine to stay in shape.
Well, look at this neighbor. They're all Scott Boras guys. He's a freaking asshole. I hate that dude. Yeah, and Joe Montgomery's a free agent too. Still, he hasn't signed yet. Oh, Scott Boras. That dude's a piece of shit. I'm sorry. He's a good agent, but he is just like he's the player. They don't work for him. It's like they work for him instead of he works for them. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, some of the majors will get to that point to where they think they're the catch. No, you're not the catch. Your client is the catch.
Right. You are not the catch. So let me get back to take this off real quick. And so our final pick of the year was obviously the Super Bowl.
Yes, it was. This
And
neighbor.
going in to the Super Bowl, me and the senior neighbor were tied 8-4.
Yep.
Both picked the Chiefs.
Yep.
However, senior neighbor picked the over, and I picked the under. And that first half, I was like, yeah, I got this locked up. I'm like, look at this. I knew it. And then the second half, I was like, oh, shit. And the over-under was 47.5. And by half a point, your boy won.
And you know when I realized it this morning, I was like, yo, we did the pick. So I went back and looked at the score, went back, and I was like, 40. This clown done beat me. No, make a long story short, I won the regular season and Mega won the playoffs and Super Bowl.
Yep. Katya also picked the Chiefs. And Chauncey.
Yeah, he just was doing anything at this point.
He's just doing anything. Yeah. I'm gonna be humble in my win because I barely won.
Hey, you won.
So I'm thinking I'll just take the victory and not do a challenge. Well, I did have something in mind.
That is your choice, brother. You won.
In mind. I'll do it next week.
Okay, when everybody's here. When everybody's here. Yeah.
I'll do it next week. I got something in mind, but let me ponder it this week. But yeah, it's like one of these backdoor wins. I'm like, it's just.
And baseball ain't as expensive as football, neither is it?
No.
So maybe we'll do I don't know if Katya likes baseball, but I know me meeting you and Chung somewhere wouldn't be a problem. I know y'all would up for baseball, so maybe we'll do a baseball game since we didn't get to do a football game. We didn't get to do a football game this year.
We could definitely. God damn it! Yeah, we could definitely.
Like you said, if you do Atlanta game, which would be a good game to watch, maybe. I don't know how soon or how far, if it happens, Atlanta plays the Yankees. Maybe we could hop one of those games, one of those games, and Chung show up and I show up, and we kick it in Atlanta and go watch a baseball game. I've never been to a pro baseball game.
Pick something, bro. Don't not accept that W. All right. Well, I'll do it. I know what I got in mind, so I'll do it next week. It's nothing crazy, but I'll do it next week. Yeah, that's it, man. It's crazy how like it seemed like yesterday the football season started.
Yeah, man. And we sitting here talking about the Super Bowl is official.
And the draft right around the corner.
Let's see. Since we are very early, so South Carolina girls, they blew out UConn by like 19.
Did they?
Yeah, they beat them by 19. Trying to think, I want to say Kansas lost last night to Texas A&M. I was watching that game for a minute, and they was losing. Kansas is like number 4. I think Texas A&M, they ranked, but nothing high. But I want to say they lost last night. But I know South Carolina girls who look like, unless barring something happens, they look like they're going to do their thing this year.
Yeah.
I know Caitlin, the girl Caitlin, whatever her name,
Clark.
She's either past big girl Brent Greer, or she's right there at it.
She's right there. I think she's like 8 points shy.
Yeah, and then they lost either last night or the night before. They lost to I don't know if it was an unranked team, but they lost. Iowa lost. So let's see.
Let me see. I know what do you call it? The NBA All-Star game.
Yep, it's coming up. I think it's like 2 more games. I was watching Lakers review, and I think it's only like 2 more games they got. So it's probably 2 to 3 more games, and then it'll be a All-Star break, and then the real NBA starts, because that's what I tell people. That's unless it's a rival game, the real NBA starts after All-Star break, because now everybody is vying and fighting for playoff spots and trying not to be in the playoff game and be in a regular season game.
Mm-hmm.
You have to play all those games to get there because you play, two, 3 extra games if you're in the play in.
Right. I'm trying to find the damn what do you call it? I know Steph Curry and Sabrina Ionescu is going to shoot Saturday night.
South
So
Carolina.
should be fun. That should be fun to watch.
South Carolina about to upset North Carolina.
Wow.
Syracuse.
Who is this? Troy Avery. We have to lose sometimes. Sometimes. Team Kenny.
Yeah. What's up, homeboy? That's my little homeboy right there.
Yeah.
He's actually a fellow New Yorker too. He's a New
Oh,
Yorker.
right. My man.
Yep, he's a New Yorker.
Shit, my man. Yeah, I'm about to get me some Timbs and rock them in this 90-degree weather in a couple months.
Yeah, because y'all don't have Tim weather down in Florida.
Nah. Actually, it's a little cold today. It's like 61. It's a little cold today, but
see, that's like this time of the year. That's pretty warm here.
That's pretty warm. Yeah. But yeah, I hope the Saturday night the game is freaking somewhat freaking decent.
Which game?
The All-Star game. I hope they just
they
just
you know how that All-Star thing does. Generally, when second half, they'll try to get it, but the first half is everybody letting everybody shoot and dunk. I mean, so there's nothing. Well, their charities, whoever teams win, charities win. Their charity wins some money. So, who's the captains this year?
It was. Damn, I didn't. I don't.
I haven't heard yet.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
How do they pick the captains?
But they didn't do that like pick the captains and then pick player shit. They just picked
okay, so it's not okay.
Yeah, no, the starters they did like partial fan vote, partial player vote, and partial coaches.
Okay. Oh, so they went back to that. They didn't do the captain.
Yeah, and it's East versus West. Yeah. Which is good. But the three-point contest is Malik Beasley for the Bucks, Dame Lillard, Lauri Markkanen for the Jazz, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Halliburton, Donovan Mitchell, Karl Anthony Towns, and my boy Trey, who will win. And then a slam dunk contest, which is just trash. But we got Jacob Toppin from the Knicks, not Obi Toppin's brother. Jamie Jaquez Jr. from the Heat. And we got last year's G League player, Matt McClung, who won last year in it. And this year, we also have, for the first time in a minute, a star. Jaylen Brown from the Celtics is in the slam dunk contest.
Okay.
So thank you, brother. Thank you, Jaylen Brown. I'm cheering for Jaylen Brown. I hate the Celtics, but back in the day, we had, Neek and Dominic
going forward. Studied back in the day.
Yeah, like in what like we were saying with boxing back in the day. I'm the best.
Yep.
I'm going to show everybody I'm not dude.
That'll be a black mark on LeBron forever, never getting in a dunk contest. Yep. Kobe did it, Jordan did it, Dr. J did it.
Yep. That'll be the one
all
black
of them did it, and you never got in one of them.
Never, at least one. Yeah, and you're right. That's just one black mark. That's it, man.
All right, brother.
Time, man.
Well, it was a good show, and for everybody that did, Avery, Darkman, Pops, Carmelate, Crystal, for all the people that did chime in, thank you very much. You make it that much easier for us when you give us something to talk about. And for the ones who are going to watch later on, thank you also. And if you can make live every Tuesday at 8 p.m., make it. And if you can't, still watch us on Facebook or YouTube. Later on, if you subscribe to us, you'll definitely get it. Thank you, Chum. Hopefully next week we'll have my brother back on here.
Yeah.
And Miss Katya didn't make it, so she did tell us there's a chance she wouldn't. So if you are watching, Miss Katya, we look forward to seeing you next week also.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But yeah, man, outside of that, man, yeah, we done it.
Yeah. So don't forget, like and subscribe to No Holds Barred Sports Show on Facebook and YouTube. Tell your friends, tell your enemies. Shit, you get into a fight.
Yeah, man. Tell them, hey, man, these guys they're doing it a little different. They coming straight up. You know, we just three wrestlers and a beautiful trainer that loves to talk sports, and we don't claim we know it all, but at the same time, if you ask us something, the time we get off air, I guarantee we'll find it, and we give our opinions, and some of them facts, and most of us opinions.
Most of them opinions. Word up. If you too, my brother, you have a blessed life.
Same thing. Thanks for checking in on us, brother.
If Shannon Sharp and Chad Johnson can reach 1 million in a couple months, then damn it, we can hit 1,000 next year. Let's do it.
No doubt. No doubt.
Boys,
ain't a lot.
For real. Help your boys out. I am King Mega, and this is the one and only Bounty Hunter. Signing off, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
They don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
We gonna cover the brother. We got it. I'm gonna tell you exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid